One of the questions I get asked a lot as a D&D DM is, how do I get my players to roleplay more? Sorry, I just got out of the shower, holy shit. But the answer is you don't have to. I feel like a lot of people forget this, but playing a role-playing game doesn't mean that you have to act. Like, role-playing does not equate to acting. And I feel like what turns a lot of people off from getting into games like D&D or other games that involve you to get into some sort of built character, especially a character that you've built yourself, is like the idea of acting out that character is daunting as shit. Doing a voice for them too, that's scary. And so when DMs come up to me and they're like, hey Diana, I need my characters to roleplay. First of all, no you don't. Oh Diana, but then how do I do encounters with NPCs? You can kind of just say what happens. I think there's actually an example of this in the PHB somewhere. But if you have characters who like go up to a shopkeeper and they don't want to actually like talk to the shopkeeper, you can prompt them to not do that by just saying like, oh, the shopkeeper welcomes you all in and then offers you a 10% discount on your first purchase. Just say what the guy says without actually saying it, if that makes sense. And that'll prompt them, you know, to feel safe in doing something like that in return and being like, oh, I go up to the shopkeeper and I ask him if he has any rope. Once the players get comfortable with that part of role-playing, you know, the easy side of it, they dip their toes in a little bit, then you can slowly prompt them to do, you know, actual sentences. The shopkeeper explains that he only has maybe 50 feet of rope and he kind of winces to himself and he goes, yeah, sorry, but I do have some more on the way if you come by next Tuesday. Which then prompts the player to say something like, oh, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and buy that first 50 feet of rope from the shopkeeper and then I'll be like, okay, yeah, we'll check back in later. That's all you need. That's the catalyst. They have the opportunity to answer in character if they want to, but if they don't, it's not a big deal. And for the players who do try it out and decide they like it, within 50 sessions, you'll have them role playing out like the most intense character interactions you've ever seen in your life. It's a slippery slope, and that's the best part.